Come and experience the islands of Polynesia and our spirit of aloha. My son Mana, by the time you are old enough to understand my story, you will be old enough to understand who you are. Ha! Breath of Life is a show unlike any other. Follow the life cycles of Mana, interacting with our various Polynesian Cultural Center islanders. As a young boy growing into a man, taking on the skills and responsibilities of a young adult. Surviving natural disasters. Feeling the love of neighbors and family. Finding young love and having to earn it. Getting married. Dealing with hardships and the death of loved ones. And the birth of a new generation. As Mana and his family overcome the challenges with fiery strength. Enjoy Ha! Breath of Life. Only Polynesian Culture Center.
Aloha, welcome to the islands of Samoa. My name is Cap. Here in Samoa we get to learn a lot of things. Housing the coconut, making a fire. In fact, the coconut makes the coconut milk. We have carvings here as well. Women weaving all kinds of things. So my friends, families, come visit the Polynesian Culture Center and learn all these things and much, much more here in the village of Samoa.
Climb tall coconut trees to harvest coconuts, leaves, and it takes a lot of strength and skills to be able to do the work. We also used to carry heavy loads from the plantation. To be able to cook, we need the fire. We've learned from our ancestors, literally, to make fire by rubbing two sticks together. You can try it as well, but you may find it is not as easy as we make it look. Maybe you'd rather try spinning the Samoan fire knife, like our fire knife dancers, but without the knife and the fire, of course. We also show you how to husk and crack coconuts, and you will learn the difference between the coconut juice and the milk. The coconut is a vital part of our culture, and it provides us with so many things, with food, drinks, building materials, and even firewood. It is our tree of life. You want to try some Samoan food cooked with coconut milk? Each afternoon, we invite guests to help our young men prepare free samples. Today, we're making boiled green bananas, scented with a little bit of salt and onion. They are surprisingly tasty. On other days, we cook taro and sometimes breadfruit when it's in season. Welcome to Polynesia. We encourage you to come with your family and see what we share with the world here today, here in Polynesian culture. Aloha to you. Thank you.
Aloha mai kako, and welcome to the Polynesian Cultural Center's Hawaiian Village. My name is Hula Lani, and I am proud to say that I am a native Hawaiian. For nearly 2,000 years, my ancestors have lived in these beautiful islands. For many of those years, our home here in Laie became a wahi pana, a special place for our Hawaiian culture. For example, Hawaiian kumu or teachers in Laie kept hula alive, even after it had been banned in other places during the 19th century. And when the Polynesian Cultural Center opened in 1963, we were among the strong leaders teaching hula to both women and men. This blossomed into a renaissance of Hawaiian culture. Our kumu hula and others will explain the difference between kahiko or ancient and awana or modern style hula. You will also learn how the music changed as well from chants and percussion to the beautiful melodies and graceful hula that has justifiably made Hawaii famous. We'll explain how Hawaiians adapted to guitars and that most Hawaiian of instruments, the ukulele, which is named after the flea, and added distinctive touches such as slack key and Hawaiian falsetto. We also invite you to get hands-on with some of our games. For example, ulu maika is kind of a combination of bowling and croquet, and our konane is like checkers, but our board is made out of stone. And if you've ever wondered what poi tastes like, this is your chance to sample this famous Hawaiian staple. It's actually made from boiled taro or kalo, and it's really ono, delicious. And of course, we serve fresh pounded poi, but some Hawaiians like it aged for several days or more to give it a little kick. We can also teach you some basic hula steps. And get you up close to a crowning jewel in the village, Iosepa, a 57-foot va'akaulua or twin-hulled, single-mast Hawaiian sailing canoe. Master carvers created this priceless treasure right here in Laie for the Hawaiian Studies program at Brigham Young University, Hawaii, which is right next door to us. When their students aren't actually sailing this canoe, it's berthed right here. So you can learn more about the great wayfinding traditions of Polynesian migrations. And there's even more, all served up with lots of aloha spirit right here in the Polynesian Cultural Center's Hawaiian Village.
Welcome to the islands of Fiji. Fiji is known as the crossroads of Polynesia and Melanesia. We come from a long line of fierce warriors, but today we're some of the most friendliest people in the Pacific. Bula vinaka, welcome to Fiji. Because Fiji lies on the boundary between Melanesia and Polynesia, our people share an interesting heritage of both great cultures. For centuries we visited Tonga and Samoa, and our chiefs are related to the paramount chiefs of those islands. In Fiji, we pay the highest respect to our traditional chiefs. We adorn the Valenimbose or chief's house with the finest masi, bark cloth, some decorated with traditional designs and some smoked to give it color. The chief's bed is piled high with the best mats, as is befitting his status, and only he is allowed to enter and exit through the chief's door. Over 30 years ago, the Polynesian Culture Center commissioned the craftsmen of remote Kambara Island in Fiji to build this Dhamakau, a traditional outrigger sailing canoe in the traditional way. For example, they lashed the hand-carved canoe pieces together using mangi-mangi, ropes made from the braided coconut husk fibers. It contains no metal whatsoever. Our ancestors sailed Dhamakau canoes like this between islands for centuries. They still do in Kambara. You might be interested in our traditional Fijian beauty treatment, scented coconut oil. Like our cousins in other islands, Fijians rely on coconut trees for many purposes. For instance, we clarify coconut milk and mix it with flowers to make it beautifully scented body and hair oil. We sometimes rub this on our dancers and chiefs to make them glisten. It's also a very healthy baby oil. If you look closely, you might notice that the walls of our mbure or houses are made from bamboo strips. But we also use sections of these thin-walled bamboos to make nderua, one of our traditional musical percussion instruments. The longer the tube, the deeper the tone, and vice versa. Come on, join our band. Or if you want to learn more about our warrior heritage, take a look at these traditional weapons. Ancient Fijians don't use metal, so our ancestors learned to shape and harden wood clubs and spears. We often still carry variations of these weapons when we dance. But at the end of the day, we love staying close to our extended family. You honor us by visiting, and we in turn accept you like family. Pinaka Wakalevu. Thanks from Fiji.
People